Hello lovely people, welcome back to the channel. Hope you are good, hope you are fine. We are back to this luxury brand and China brouhaha. So guys, after the Chinese manufacturers exposed luxury brands online, so many people have called out to the luxury brands to come out with evidence, to come out with statements and receipts showing that truly they produce their luxury items by themselves. And then the Chinese are just making it up because they want to get back at the US government for increased tariffs, right? There's been so many people asking them to come out to bring evidence, to bring our statement.
Hermes and Oscar de la Renta, you guys, it's time to show off your factories. No, I don't want to wait to go on YouTube and watch a beautiful documentary on. Show them off right here on TikTok. Let the world see. Okay, get like China. You gotta be ghetto about it. Just let people know. I just saw a video of a guy who was saying that in China, the hardware is created for those Hermes bags, okay? But the actual leather originates from Africa. I believe Nigeria is the country. Let's see what's up.
And I was even one of them in one of my videos. I said, yes, we need some explanation. You need to come out and explain to us. Let us believe you don't just listen to one side of the story and conclude. So we want to hear from your side. I mean, we are good like that. We are giving you the benefit of the doubt. We want to hear your side and then know, because there are some who totally believe the Chinese and there are some who doubt them. We want to hear from you to make a final decision or conclusion on what to believe. Yeah. And so guess what? Hermes has brought out their evidence, guys. There is a video circulating and then it has got people talking. Like, Hermes, really?
Hermes can shut this down right now. Make a video. Show us the factory in France.
So they actually did. And they should have never done that because it just made everything even worse.
This is one of them, in Tourne, a 3-hour drive from Paris in the French countryside. The morning we visited, we met Amandine and watched as she put the finishing touches on a Kelly.
Keywords: finishing touches.
The most difficult bag to build.
You're not doing anything with a hammer. You're not doing anything. You're just hitting the table. What are you even hammering?
There are no manuals or cheat sheets. Artisans rely on their training and muscle memory to make every bag.
Really? Muscle memory.
You've memorized.
Wait a minute. You're trying to tell me that these women go to work every day and make these bags and they don't have to follow instructions?
She told us she started making bags at Hermes 15 years ago and went through 2 years of training.
2 years of training in China.
And when the bag is completed...
Do you have a special stamp you put in the bag? Oui, nous signons notre sac.
Yes, we do, she said, but it's a secret. A secret because that hidden mark of the artisan is how Hermes bags are authenticated.
Not anymore. It's no longer a secret.
By creating their own pipeline of craftsmen, Hermes says they've been able to produce more of their coveted handbags than ever. Although they won't disclose the exact number, that too is a secret.
I wonder why they cannot disclose that number. So you're trying to tell me that this woman with her nails done is the one making these bags? Nah, this is giving we went to the moon. This is giving this.
What kind of problem?
It's Chinese.
Chinese? What does that even mean, Chinese? It means it's from China.
Hold on. How do you even know it's Chinese?
There's Chinese writing on every crate. Trust me, it's Chinese.
As y'all can see, they're clearly not making these bags from start to finish. No.
Hermes has taken the lead and they've brought evidence. Yeah, some are saying it's an old video. Some are saying they are bringing it out now for you to see that they have the factory and the workers and then they work on their own bags in France. The video has got people talking. Let's have a look.
So Hermes has done an interview and they took journalists to see their factory where they make the bags, and the factory has 10 people in them, in this factory where they make all their Hermes bags. It's 10 people, and they were saying that the artisans take about 3 years to make a bag. So basically all their bags are being made by 10 people. Like, come on. I mean, come on. We were not born yesterday. Those 10 people are making all your bags that you sell worldwide. And it takes them like months to finish a bag. And you're telling me that these secret factories that suddenly just appeared in France, where there was no stitching, there was no machines, they were just hammering something. Like, how can you make these bags without even machinery or whatever with just 10 people? There's nothing suspicious about the whole thing at all.
So Hermes has put out a response to China, and they have like a video in a factory sort of showing people trying to show that they're actually the ones who are making the bags in a factory somewhere in France. But at this point, I don't know if it's hurting or it's actually helping Hermes, because it's giving le paid actors, le damage control, le deception. I don't know. Like, I'm choosing to believe China.
I don't know. What do you make of the video, guys? Let me know what you make of the video in the comment section. But really, did you see the evidence that the Chinese came out with?
Birkin bag at Hermes boutique will cost you 38,000 USD. But what is the real cost out of the factory? Today, I'm going to break it down in front of you step by step. First thing first, Hermes only use the leathers from the 3 top-level suppliers. One is called Nuti from Italy. The second is Hermes from Germany. And the third is Hermes from France. One piece of Togo leather, the same leather as this one, will cost 450 USD. And one piece of the leather is only enough to make one Birkin, okay? The thread. And of course, for Hermes Birkin, the thread is also the best top level. It's called Fil al Chinois from France. This is actually the Rolls Royce in thread. For each bag, the cost is 25 USD. And then the hardware. See, this hardware is called 316 hardware. It's also known as the ocean stainless steel because it can withstand the erosion of seawater. It's the best stainless steel. For one piece of bag, the hardware will cost 150 USD. The edge oil. This edge oil is imported from Italy. It's called heat seal edge oil. For each bag, it will cost 50 USD. The interior lining, it used lambskin imported from France. For each bag, the cost will be 100 USD. And also inside, there is a zipper from Riri brand. And the zipper for one bag is 10 USD. And then the cost of human resource. The French artisans is much more expensive than Chinese artisans. To finish one bag, the human resource cost will be 600 USD. The package, now this is not that expensive, it's 10 USD. So now to sum those up, the total cost will be 1,400 USD for one Birkin out of factory. But why Hermes will charge you 38,000 USD for one bag? That's because more than 90% of the price is paid for its logo.
Some came with the breakdowns of the materials, what they use, how they do it, and everything in details, like detail. Then you, the luxury brands, that you take this huge amount of money, you are coming out with evidence, and you just come out with this lady with fixed nails and just a few people are those who are manufacturing this bag for the whole world. Really? Hermes, you can do better. I don't think you have just one factory, and I don't think you have just a handful of workers. I mean, take us seriously, because a lot of people are spending so much money, thousands of dollars to buy your luxury items, okay? So take it seriously and bring us real concrete evidence if you want us to believe you, right? Did I just speak your mind? Do better. And then the other luxury brands, please follow suit so that we can believe you, because we want to believe you. We want to believe you. Make us believe you. Yeah. And on the other side, Louis Vuitton has come out with a statement that they are looking for workers for their factory in Texas. and they are going to pay $17 per hour. A lot of people are mad at this. A lot of people are saying, how much do you take for an item? Maybe for your bags, for your shoes. You take somehow like $20,000-$30,000 sometimes per item, and then you want to pay the person who is going to produce this item just $17 per hour. And people are not willing to apply for these jobs, and they are finding it very difficult to get these workers. Let's see how people are reacting to this news.
Louis Vuitton is having a hard time finding people to come work at their factory in Texas. And I find it crazy because they offering people $17 an hour. But y'all charge people $2,000 a bag. They got expensive stuff. Even they shoes, the little red bottoms and stuff like that, be thousands of dollars, but y'all only want to pay y'all factory workers $17 an hour. And y'all having problems finding workers. This is a valuable lesson for all of these businesses, okay? Because the real question is, who was working there for $17 an hour before? And my guess is going to be Hispanic people. That's going to be my guess. And are these the black jobs that they said the Hispanic people was taking that we didn't ask for? Furthermore, I want to point out that there are a lot of people in America making $17 an hour, which is nothing. Like, I'm not trying to down you for making $17 an hour. It's about the companies not paying a livable wage. $17 an hour is not enough to survive in 2025. That's not enough to pay your rent or mortgage, whatever you got, your lights, grocery. That's not enough. It's not enough. You're literally bringing home maybe $1,100 every 2 weeks. And the average mortgage is like $1,200-$1,300. I mean, average rent, $1,200-$1,300 for a 1 to 2 bedroom, no matter where you live. How y'all expect people to survive on $17 an hour? I have this conversation all the time about how we are in this work cycle and we got to find a way to get out, because what happens is you go to school, and throughout your school career, they tell you, oh, in order to survive, you either have to go to college and start a career, or you have to go out into the work field. And you go out into the work field and the job is not paying you enough to survive. So then what do? You go pick up a second job. And when you go pick up a second job, now you're working all day and all night. You barely have time to sleep. Your health is declining. You don't have time for a social life. Like, this is the work cycle that a lot of people be in, and it's not healthy for us. It's not healthy to work multiple jobs. I actually got fired from a job for talking about this very thing because they wasn't paying nothing and everybody there was working 2 or 3 jobs, and I didn't think that was okay. I'm not working 2 or 3 jobs, and a lot of people like to point out that I'm married. I don't give a damn. My husband not working 2 or 3 jobs either, because if he at work all the time, when he gonna have time to see me? When he gonna have time to help me raise these kids? Like, this is a cycle that keeps families apart. Like, I don't know why I'm the only person who see the issue with this, but there is something really wrong with these companies not paying us a livable wage. It's something wrong.
Look now, y'all. Louis Vuitton said they're having problems trying to find people who are qualified to make their handbags. Y'all know Louis Vuitton is one of my favorite designers. As a matter of fact, it is my favorite designer. But ain't nobody finna be making them bags in the U.S. Ain't even nobody qualified to make those bags in the USA for $17 an hour. Now, y'all was over there paying them people pennies on the dollar, pennies on the dime, pennies on the penny. For real, to make those bags. And now Trump done put them tariffs in order. Now y'all trying to find somebody to do it over here. Don't nobody want to do it. This is the problem with the United States. Nobody's qualified. And people is not paying or living on those $17 an hour. You know how much it costs to live in this society right now? $17 an hour, it needs to be the new minimum wage. For real. When I tell y'all, who finna make these handbags? Baby, it's going to be a shortage on all of that. Listen, the tariffs ain't just affecting us as people. It's affecting all the business owners, every single person. Trump know what he doing. Well, I hope he know what he doing anyway. But I seen that video when that man said how many American-made products are in China. None. The man said none. But how many Chinese products in American households? I'm looking at a ton of them, but hey, it is what it is. Y'all know what to do. Get in the comments. Let's go. But y'all bought it for them. Not a company saying they having a hard time finding employees. Americans don't want to work for real. We don't. Y'all know we the lazy baby. We don't want to do that.
Well, there has been so many information online about how these luxury brands exploit their workers. They don't pay them well. Well, Louis Vuitton is just buttressing this point. Louis Vuitton is just showing proof, because $17 per hour is really nothing for someone to go break their backs to work on your products. So what do you think of this video, guys? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section. Okay, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, kindly hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.